friends, Joel back with another super cool astrology video. I want to talk about composite Venus conjunct Mars in a composite chart. So composite charts are midpoint charts. It's not like synastry where we put them together or on top of each other. This is where we find the midpoint, so it's actually about the math. And it shows us how two people blend. So the kind of ingredients that you put into the bowl, that's synastry. What it bakes up into, that's the composite chart. So when we have this conjunction between Venus and Mars, we have an excellent blending of the sexual and social natures between two people. We have two people that respond very effortlessly to each other's wants, and so satisfaction between them is easily found. The timing of how you fulfill each other is right on, and it doesn't indicate any friction or create any friction. So you just know how to fulfill what the other one is asking for. And it's an excellent sexual link because there's really no challenge to the way that you identify and respond to and give each other what you want. So this can lead to some amount of boredom sometimes in a sexual relationship. The fact that we're so compatible can actually lead to boredom. And it's a little bit weird, but it can happen. You can become so practiced and adept at, well, doing it that it condenses down to like 12 minutes of knowing exactly what buttons to push and how much pressure to apply, and you both just get there and go to sleep. So, masturbation is almost as effortless and easy as this kind of conjunction here. So, the sex is great, but sometimes it can become extremely predictable when we have this particular conjunction. It can become a lot like brushing your teeth. You don't really think about it. You just do it. So when we have these two planets in a composite chart, people often mistake them for something that will, cause a relationship to happen. That's really not the case when we have Venus and Mars stuff. We have to have other things going on. We have to have other personal things going on before Venus and Mars will, you could say, kick in and have their say. So these two planets won't cause a relationship to happen, but if other things elsewhere are in agreement, then we get this wonderful, wonderful interplay between the two people. So the house where this conjunction is found in is going to show very much where this good deal making between the two of you happens, where you easily satisfy each other, respond to each other. So the sex is always going to be easy, but the house that this conjunction falls into can show where you have this blendable way specifically of getting what you want in what area of your relationship. So there is an intensity to this particular conjunction that does lend itself to bad breakups. The attraction is usually very strong, and it's too strong to be objective. You feel a heightened passion when we have a conjunction between these two. And we don't usually see game playing or denying or like Venus-Pluto stuff that goes on or controlling behaviors as a result of this aspect. But there is a urgent need for physical expression when we have these two, especially in a conjunction. And this usually results, in this attachment that we have, the passion that is there. And also these very, very blendable desires and the ways that we make them happen, the way that we respond to them within the relationship. So it's a very, very good conjunction to have. Again, it will make a lot of things effortless between the two of you because the ways in which you identify what you want as a couple and the ways that you respond to that and give it and fulfill that, again, are so blendable that it can become something we don't think about much because it's just almost like using a muscle. Like Mars, is very, muscular, mobile planet. So it's very much like, deciding I'm going to move my arm this way, and just knowing that making that decision is going to make your arm move. That's kind of what we can run into. And so again, the monotony that can come up as a result of being so compatible, it's weird, but it can happen. And that's something that we just need to watch out for. We need to spice things up a bit. And it's the fact that your puzzle pieces, your parts fit so well together, that creates the lack of friction that usually is what we see, when it comes to creating interest between two people. So the interest is actually always there. We're always attracted to each other with this particular conjunction. It does show long-term sexual and social compatibility between the two of us. But again, we need to spice it up a little bit. And a good way to do that is to ask for something different. Ask for something that your partner you're maybe not necessarily good at or practiced at. We want to add some things that can throw a little bit of awkwardness or something different, some amount of interest between the two of us here. So we have something different to do. So I hope this was helpful. If it was, please subscribe to my channel. You can find me on the internet at truthandaspectastrology.com, Facebook and Instagram, and other social media at Truth and Aspect Astrology. Yes, I do private consultation. I'm mainly a relationship and intimacy astrologer, but I interpret all types of charts. And please find me over on Patreon and support me over there so I can make more videos for you more often. Because as I get more popular, I'm getting more busy and I'm able to spend a lot less time over on YouTube doing any amount of teaching. So if you can support me over there, then everybody wins, and you'll be able to see more of me, and I'll be able to do more series and add more things. And I'll be back super soon with more super cool videos. Bye-bye.